I used some white fondant and this cookie cutter to cut out this dinosaur shape. Now I've gone ahead and painted on some green food coloring so that this shows up on the video, but this is white fondant. I've gone ahead and broken the tail off the dinosaur, and we're going to use our fondant glue to reattach the tail. To make our fondant glue, I've got a small ball about the size of a pea or a little bit larger of fondant. I'm using white fondant, but you want to use whatever color fondant it is that you're trying to repair. So if you're using red fondant on the piece that you're trying to fix, you want to use a little ball of red fondant. Put my ball of fondant in this little microwave safe bowl, and I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of water to it, and now I'm going to put it in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds to warm up the water and to soften up our little fondant ball. Now I'm just going to take a fork and I'm going to start mixing my fondant into my water. I like using a fork because you can use it to break up the fondant. I've got this little paintbrush that I'm going to apply it with, and if you take some on your paintbrush, you want it to stick to it. You don't want it to run off real fast. So that's about what you want. Let's go ahead and patch up our dinosaur. I've put my dinosaur on some wax paper because your fondant glue is going to be very sticky and we don't want the dinosaur to stick permanently to anything. And now we're just going to glue it like we would glue anything that we broke. I'm putting a fairly generous amount of the glue on my tail, and I'm going to put a little bit also onto the dinosaur body itself, and then we will just put them together here. Then I'm going to take my paintbrush and thin this out so that we don't have, a large glob of our glue on top of the fondant. And I want to make sure that I've filled in any cracks with our glue as well. Then we're going to let this dry probably overnight. It's only been a couple of hours since I did the repair on my dinosaur, and I just want to show you already I can pick him up and the tail's on there pretty sturdy. I would definitely let this set overnight before I put it on my cake. This isn't going to repair everything. If you drop your piece on the floor and it breaks in 100 pieces, well, time to make a new one. You can also use this glue for fondant bows. It's great to glue your loops together. If you do buttercream, that's usually fine, but if it's a little warm, then the buttercream softens up and your loops might come apart. This is going to hold up to heat a lot better. It's also good for putting flowers on the side of a cake covered in fondant because it's just going to hold better than buttercream. Give it a try. It's not for every repair, but hopefully you'll find a use for this to fix some of your fondant pieces. Thanks for watching. Please join our channel. We'll see you back soon.